guys, it's Becky. Welcome back to my channel if you're already subscribed to me, and if you're new here, hey, I'm glad you stopped by today. I hope you like today's video and you will subscribe and become part of my YouTube channel family. I feel like I haven't filmed a video for you guys in a while. I don't know how long it's been because with everything that's been going on, all of my days are running together, but I do know it's been over a week since I put makeup on, so I got ready today. I have quite a few videos to film, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my 1 month quarantine social distancing check-in. I've already done several videos in the past few weeks, mostly day in the life videos that were showing you kind of what we're up to now that we're here at home every day, all day. But this video is actually a sit down kind of recapping the last month, the highs, the lows, how we're doing, how I'm responding to all this, how the girls are doing, how it is now that my husband's home, because if you watch one of my other videos, I shared that for the first 2 weeks that we were home on social distancing quarantine, he was still having to go to work. The last thing I told you guys was when he was told that they were going to close his work and he was going to be coming home, and I was a little concerned about that because he's not normally home that often. He works fairly long hours and he's not ever off 2 days in a row, so I was like, what am I going to do with him home every day? So I'm going to be talking a little bit more about kind of how that's been and what's going on with his job and all that stuff. So if you want to see my 1 month quarantine check-in, then stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing, and a little bit of backstory, if you guys don't already know, we always go out every day for lunch, and we would always go to Panera. Unless my husband was off, then sometimes we would go to Chipotle, but as a rule, we were going to Panera 5 to 6 days a week, every single week for the last 11 years or so. So I guess it's safe to say that I am in love with Panera, and I really do feel like I was addicted to going out. I always said, and I still think, that it's really important for a lot of people, myself included, to get out of the house, especially if you're a stay-at-home mom, a work-at-home mom, a homeschooling mom. I am all three of those things. So getting out of the house every day for lunch was like a little break for me to get away from everything here and just have some time with the girls. And my mom would come up once a week too. That was really fun. But just have time away where we're not worrying about like what's going on at home and not worrying about school we have to do and work I have to do, stuff like that. It was just a nice little release to get out every single day. We'd run errands sometimes, go to Dollar Tree or pick something up at the grocery, you know, whatever we needed to do. But we did that every single day, and it had been part of my life for so long. I really, whenever I thought about having to stay home, like I would get angry. Like I did not want to stay home at lunchtime. I still don't. Lunchtime is the hardest part for me of this whole thing of staying home, because the time between 12 to 2, normally we'd be out. That is the hardest part of the day here for me. But I'm surprisingly doing really well with it. I'm really surprised, because like I said, I would get angry when a normal day would happen and I couldn't get out for lunch, whether it be like a snowstorm or something like that. Like it would make me mad that I couldn't go out and I couldn't go to Panera. I know that sounds really childish, but it's true. And I really do feel like I was addicted to going out. Now, does that mean when everything goes back to normal that I'm not gonna go back out every day for lunch? No, it doesn't mean that at all. I definitely will and definitely do plan to, but I realize now over the last month that I can do it. It's something I can get used to, even though I don't really like it. It's not the worst thing in the world. And what I do like about it is it does make me realize that I can get a lot more done when we don't leave the house, meaning I don't have to spend, 45 minutes getting ready. We're not out that hour to eat and run errands. Like we have an extra, usually about 2 hours a day that I'm getting extra time here at home to get stuff done that I would not have if I were to go out for lunch and to run errands. So it's been a really interesting kind of forced experiment for me to see what it's like to stay home. Something really fun. If you guys know me, I work out every day pretty much 5 to 6 days a week. Here at home, I've never had like a gym membership or anything, but I work out every day, different types of workouts, and that's been a really important part of this social distancing and staying at home, is to make sure that I'm keeping up my workouts, because number one, I don't want to come out on the end of this, 20 pounds heavier by not working out, but also for me mentally, it's always been really important, even before this, but especially now, it's really important to get activity, to get exercise, to be active, to move your body, to boost your endorphins, to burn some extra calories, and it really does help with your mood. So keeping up my workouts has been really important, and something that I have still been consistent with, even here at home when I'm kind of like everything's a little bit off. Trying to stick to the same schedule. I'm working out the same time each day pretty much. And the fun thing about it that happened, it actually happened yesterday, my husband actually did a workout with me, and it was really fun because he doesn't work out ever. 7 years ago, he went on this like health and weight loss kick. He lost a bunch of weight. He was going to the gym and he was really doing good. And then he fell off the wagon and has not exercised in the last 7 years. He's never worked out at home. He's never worked out with me before. And I typically don't like people working out with me. I like to be left alone so that I can do my thing. So it was really fun. He didn't, I don't think, enjoy it as much as I did, but I'm really hoping that he will do it again. I'm hoping it's a sign of things to come. Something else that's kind of interesting, and I do miss seeing my parents every week, but I am actually having a pretty good time. Now, I don't mean that I'm happy this is going on, and I'm not happy that people are sick. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying my standpoint of me having to stay home with my family and not being able to go anywhere. I'm actually having a surprisingly good time. Everybody is getting along. There haven't been any arguments between anybody, and we're getting lots of cleaning projects done, unfinished projects that we had needed to finish, or things that we needed to do we just hadn't started. We're getting lots of projects done around the house, myself and my husband, and I'm keeping the girls active with chores, which I think is important all the time, but especially right now. We've played lots of games as a family. I actually have another video I'm going to film today, so if you see me in the same shirt, it's because it's the same day that I'm filming it, but I'm going to be talking about favorite family games we've been playing we really enjoyed these last few weeks. We've been playing lots of games together, taking walks, playing video games together. It's just been really fun, and like I said, my husband is not normally off even 2 days in a row. He gets 2 days off in a row for Christmas. And then our annual trip to Disney, he'll be off more than 2 days in a row, but that's had to be canceled, so obviously that's not gonna happen for a while. So having him off every day has been really, really nice. I've been kind of keeping him busy with a list because he doesn't always know what to do to help out around the house. So I've given him things that I want him to do and work on and help out with, and so that's been going really well. And I think that's another reason why we're getting along, because if he were here and he wasn't doing anything, we would not be getting along. So I think that's really important for a relationship, is for both people to feel like that they're helping and pulling their weight. Having him home every day has been really nice because it's just time that we needed as a family that we had not had in a very long time. And then just the fact that we have nowhere to be has been such a nice break, because for a while I had been feeling very, very stretched thin with all of the activities and places that we had to be with, co-op and doctor's appointments and lessons and activities, and taking the girls skating and taking the girls to church twice a week, and all these different things that we were doing, running. I felt really stretched then, and I had been feeling that way for a while. I can't tell you how much relaxation that has given to us by not having all those places to be and feel like we're going all the time. So on a fundamental level, we're better than we've ever been. Now, as far as like worrying about finances, yes, obviously we worry about that, and worrying about the, what's going on with the economy, what's going on with the health of other people. That type of stuff obviously is still scary and concerning. But as far as the fundamental basics of being a family and functioning and being happy together, we've never been better than we are right now. And because of staying home, homeschooling has been amazing. Yes, this is the time of year we should be getting done. We should be finishing. I think I had our school year ending on April 24th because we always finish by the end of April and go on vacation in May. I always have it planned that way. Obviously this year is different because we're not going in May anymore, so we're gonna school a little bit longer than we planned, so that's kind of different. But it's never been better just because we are more relaxed with it. If our schedule has changed quite a bit with everything that's going on, I'm gonna be sharing that in a day in the life video really soon. But we've got so much more time. I'm not stressed out anymore if we get up later than we planned, or we watch a TV show in the morning instead of starting school immediately, because we've got all day to do it. Another good thing that's come from that is the lessons that we're doing are so much more student-led than they ever have been, because we have more time to talk about things. If somebody asks a question that we don't have the answer to, we can spend more time looking it up and talking about it. Like yesterday, my youngest daughter had a reading comprehension thing about fingerprints and the history of fingerprinting with, detective work and all that stuff. I had a fingerprinting kit that's been laying in the shelf for like years that nobody had ever played with. We got that out and started doing fingerprints and like examining our fingerprints and dusting for fingerprints, like all of these things that we would not have done if we hadn't had this more time available to us. Another kind of thing that's different with this whole quarantine social distancing is online church. I'm so glad that I'm pretty sure most churches have some type of streaming service with their Sunday morning worship. it's been amazing, and it's been so fun just to be at home together, not having to get up and get ready and be somewhere and blah, 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 you know, being able to just sit in the living room together with the guinea pig and the dog and the bird and watch the church service. I just think it's been really, really nice. It kind of makes me wonder if I wouldn't like to do church at home more often, even when this is over. It kind of is tempting to do it at home all the time, because like on Sunday, the preacher had said something that I wanted to clarify with my youngest daughter. And so I was able to pause it and say, okay, well, he meant this. You know, that's the type of stuff you don't normally do in an actual church service that I was able to do because we were at home. I'm kind of praying about and feeling out the situation of maybe doing church online a lot more often, even when all this is over. Because to be honest, I had started dreading Sundays because my oldest daughter would get up early to go to Sunday school. So my husband would take her. My youngest daughter didn't really want to go, or didn't have a group that she liked. So she would stay home with me, and then we would get ready in the morning and then drive separately and then meet them. And it just split everybody up too much. It was just very stressful, and made me really not even like Sundays anymore. Like, I dreaded Sundays. I don't dread Sundays anymore. I look forward to Sundays because I really enjoy sitting in the living room with everybody and just doing church together at home. So haven't really decided how I feel about that, because I don't want it to be, I'm not staying home. I wouldn't stay home for church because I'm lazy and don't want to get ready. That's not it. I just feel like for me, it's a lot more of a personal and intimate experience when we do it at home. So I'm kind of trying to decide how I feel about that, what I feel God wants me to do about that. While there is stress about my husband's job and my income, because he is a sales only position, I am commission only position with YouTube. So he did finally have to file for unemployment because he was, I don't know what they call it, not laid off, but whatever, they sent them home. We're still waiting on that. We don't even know yet if, I don't know, nobody will answer the phone. So he's applied for it. I don't know yet if or when he's gonna get it. I'm not really sure, but so that's concerning. There is uncertainty about whether or not we're going to be able to go to Disney in September or at all this year. There is disappointment of missing the girls, my youngest daughter's dance recital. My oldest daughter had a dance coming up. She had a little like drama class play they were supposed to be doing. That's been canceled. I miss the freedom of being able to go where I want, when I want. I miss the ability of being able to go to the store and just get whatever I want and not have to worry that I may not be able to get this certain thing for a while. And we take so much for granted about being able to go to the store and just get whatever you want and have it be there, or order it online and have it arrive in a couple days. Like, we take so many things for granted you don't even realize, like toilet paper. It's pretty astonishing when you don't have those things that you realize how many blessings and how we have and how spoiled we really are. And I do have fear, like I'm sure a lot of you guys do, of, is this ever going to go away? Is there ever going to be, is life ever going to go back to the way that it was as far as health-wise? Is it going to come back in the fall and winter? Like, all of these concerns I have the same as probably you guys do. But I'm really thankful for the blessings that have come from this so far. And that's what I try to focus on. I try to focus on that because that's what is the most important to me, is my family's health and safety, and focusing on what we do have and the good that has come from this rather than the bad, scary stuff. So that is kind of what's been going on here the last month with my self-quarantine, social distancing journey with me and my family. Let me know how you guys are doing. What has been the hardest part for you? What has been the best part for you? Like, what are some blessings that you have had come from this whole situation? How long you've been staying at home? You know, has it been longer than a month or just a little while? Like, let me know kind of how long it's been since you've left the house and been out among people. I just want to talk to you guys because I feel like now more than ever, we need each other as a community to talk to and share experiences with, the good and the bad, and just be there for each other. So definitely let me know in the comments how you're doing, what's going on, what are some positives, what are some things you're struggling with, so we can all kind of talk together about it and realize that we're not alone in anything and we're not alone in this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, my 1 month quarantine social distancing check-in. I don't know how many more of these I will have because I don't know how much longer we're gonna be at home. But I have a feeling it's gonna be a while. So I probably will be doing another one of these in the future. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. And if you guys wouldn't mind to share this video or any other videos or my channel with anybody in your life that you think would benefit from the videos that I make every single week about homeschooling and mom life. And I do make Disney videos, although I haven't made any in a while. Day in the life videos, getting through all of this social distancing stuff, faith and family and fun. If you feel like my channel will be a blessing to somebody in your life, I would really appreciate it if you would share it with them. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.